Hey, dear for next rating. Continuing my playthrough of Void War on Torment level 6, and currently playing with the Mutant Commander, and this is the Relic Freighter hull type A. And the reason I picked this ship, its background, is because it does have a way to get your crew on the enemy ship, though it's not really the best way. This Chaos Rift spell from this Death Cultist on our team named Deathbringer, or I guess that's his classification. He's a Death Cultist called, I guess, a Deathbringer unit is what it is. Has a different name. But anyway, his Chaos Rift allows us to board the enemy ship. I guess up to 4 people that you can fit in one of the large rooms. And in terms of equipment right now, my Mutant Commander currently has a Holy Scepter, which has 2, I guess, in addition to the +1 DPS, it allows additional damage against targets under 50 maximum hit points, which is good because most of the enemies in the game have under 50. And it purifies all friendly kill on the ship he's on for 10 seconds, which isn't bad in some cases if we, there are use cases for that, like with poison and things like that, because he's not immune to poison. And then our Deathknight, which comes with the ship, I gave him a Ripper Fist, which allows him to bust through doors. I forgot the Mutant also has door break speed 100%, and the Deathknight now has a 1000% upgrade on his ability to bust through doors. And he already had I think a default 5 DPS for his unit, and so now he can bust through doors. And as we get through to the further into the new sectors, there'll be ships with some with tougher door systems, so both of them will hopefully meet each other in whatever room they need to get to. And of course we have the Deathbringer Death Cultist, who has an extra Psyker slot, who I haven't had a chance to fill yet. And also the Deathknight, his smother spell can also be replaced at some point. Smother, I mean, I guess it's good to put out fires, but other than that, it's fairly weak. Problem is I can't really use it with my Mutant because my Mutant would take some damage from it, right? And then we have a husk I picked up along the way. And then I also happened to find a Chaos Engine. This is a piece of equipment that acts similar to the Chaos Rift, except the user has to equip it in a tool slot. And I'm hoping to use this to exchange it for another way to get on the enemy ships. And speaking of that, we're about to warp into Sector 2, and we have 3 to pick from this time. The Exclusion Zone is nice, but we have an Exclusion Zone right here, and if you take the Exclusion Zone in a later sector, there's a factor that will give you more scrap that way. So I'm going to hold off on going to the zone right now. Now, Death Cult Sector, this looks nice because it's a war zone, but Death Cultists can also be kind of tough, though. Even though I've got a couple of crew members immune to poison, would have an advantage there. But I'm going to pick the Imperial Shrineworlds, and I'm taking a gamble here. What I'd like to do is find a crew member that could also warp us onto enemy ships. Basically, I think the Imperial High Magistrate has a spell called the Etheric Rift, perhaps. I may be mispronouncing the name, but it basically acts like a Heavy Translocator. Plus, that character has good armor, and can hold armor and hold a weapon, and so it can also assist with the boarding. So that'd be a good character to get. I had that in my my playthrough with the Campbell, which you may have seen, and that worked out really well for boarding. And we also might be able to find a crew member with Rejuvenate. Rejuvenate spell would be good to have. I could even, if we can't find a crew like that, maybe I could purchase the spell and put it on my Deathknight, who could then heal the crew while we're in the middle of battle. That would also be helpful. So I'm going to take a gamble and go for the Imperial Shrineworlds, and then we'll be able to try and do the Exclusion Zone in the 3rd sector. So let's go and warp out of here. And let's see what the terrain looks like in this next zone here. So let's see, and there should be more shops in this zone, or merchant vessels. We have a merchant mechanic, which has systems. And from what I've read on some of the guides for the harder torments, that you really want to prioritize the shops with systems if you need a critical system. We have one critical system already. We did manage to get a shield charger in the 1st zone. That was a very fortunate find. This is something you would need for ideally to help fight in any of the boss battles at the end of the game. And we do have that early. And what I'd like to get next for the ship would either be the Hull Reaper system, the beam system, which, of course, it uses munitions, but it can also help get hull back in your ship. This would save having to stop off at the shipyards or spending money to repair hull. And there's also the Siege Beam. Siege Beam is also a great weapon because it's really good on the boss ships if you upgrade it to level 2. Level 2, it can do double the hull damage on empty or rooms without systems. That'd also be a great weapon to have. I'll also, if we're not able to get that, I wouldn't mind getting a missile system. because we're starting to build munitions, and we're going to need some more firepower in this upcoming Exclusion Zone. Now, we already have 3 guns here, but I wouldn't mind trading in one of these guns. I also got a lance. I forgot I picked up an energy lance. This is a great lance to have because it has 4 shots per jump, which is really good, but I would like a little more firepower at some point. I wouldn't mind replacing one of these putrefactors with a 1 power gun with multiple rounds, you know, to increase our firepower so we could eventually break either Shield 4 or even Shield 5. We will probably run the Shield 5 in the last sector of the game, which I did in my last playthrough. And so I'll be on the lookout to get these. It's not really a rush to get these upgraded. We might be able to handle the possessed ships in Sector 3. I don't know if we run into Shield 3. We might. That could be a possibility. If we had a missile system, I'd be a little more comfortable doing that. Or even a beam system, because we could get shields down at least. Shield 3 we could get down with these weapons here, and then the beam system could make short work of the possessed ship, right? Because that is a problem we have. There is a little bit of weakness on handling possessed ships because my mutant does not have a armor slot, and so that means we cannot give him anything to help with suffocation immunity, right, or suffocation resistance. So he's going to be losing a lot of health if he enters the possessed ship for boarding. Best we could do is maybe give him a tool, which would either be, you know, Heavy Translocator or something that would help reduce DPS on this unit. You know, they have some shields that will reduce the amount of DPS the enemy can do to you. That'd also be a good tool for the Deathknight, something that reduces DPS, so he can stand up a little bit longer when doing a boarding action. So, all right. Anyway, let's get my weapons back up here. I was just doing this for demonstration. So, okay, sorry, more about the terrain. So this, we could find a missile system here. That's good to know. Here, there's also missile templates and modules. So this might be a good place to start. Man, how much scrap we got? We only got 36 scrap. So if we stop here, we'd have more scrap available potentially. You know, one more place to get scrap. That might be good. And they also have systems and modules. Interesting. So I think this one would be better to stop at than this one because it's guaranteed to have a missile bay, and it's also going to have systems. So maybe we can pick up a system there as well. And further on, we have stations or shipyards, and then at the end here, we have more shops. We have a crew contracts, psychomancy consumables, ship or armament equipment systems, crew contracts and equipment, and psychomancy. Okay, this might be attractive. So I'm thinking of stopping here first, the first shop to stop to, then we'll make our way. I'm trying to see if we can avoid these stations. We avoid the stations, get more scrap that way. And then maybe head, yeah, okay, so we could do that. And then, I would like crew, but, and equipment. Equipment would help make our crew more robust, right? So I'm thinking we'll head to this shop first, and then we'll head to the lower nodes, or the lower tier of nodes here, possibly bypassing the shipyard, and then making our way up to this station here, or this merchant broker. So that's the plan. Let's move on and see what we run into. Defunct Starship Armament Production Facility. So if we spend 10 munitions, we get. Okay, we could probably sell this. So let's do it. Neural Lance. Stuns all crew. Ugh. Well, okay, it's a lance, but okay, so I'll probably be selling that, and I don't know how much it's worth. And this is gambling, basically, so hopefully we can get additional munitions. We don't have anything to use munitions on yet right now, right? So I may have to buy more munitions later, but sometimes you gotta gamble in this game. Okay, and what we have here, that'd be nice to visit, but we want to get over here, so let's head here instead. We have an Imperial ship, and they have psychers that can, with purify, it looks like. Okay, so we are going to board this ship. They have a Marshall here. He's the most dangerous person. So let me run over here. I meant to put this guy over here. I don't know why I didn't put him there earlier. That's okay. So we're going to run in here. And then let's see. I'll be lancing their weapons. They don't have any doors. Okay, that's good. Okay, they have a 20 evasion. I'm going to land first, and then we'll probably do the lance. Does this hurt the crew? Oh, small inflicts minor. Okay, so I probably ought to shoot into their weapons once they get a guy in there. Okay, so I'll put a lance in there right now. Hopefully it hits. Yes, good. Okay, and now I'm going to do the Chaos Rift. These guys. Okay, now I've got one guy in the throne room, and we want to take out weapons, so we're going to move into the weapon room immediately and take out both these two guys. Should be easy to do, I hope. And let's see. I might be able to leave behind. If I leave poison off, that's going to hurt my guy. Okay, good. We just destroyed their... Somebody's casting a spell? Huh. Okay, we just destroyed their weapons. That's really good. And they have... Oh, they have Radiant Blaster. That's pretty dangerous. That would... 30 points of damage per shot to my crew. So that would possibly kill my husk. And, okay, now they're running more guys in here. And these are recruits. But now we have their weapons down. Maybe I can save some health. And let's see. I'm going to run onto the throne. And this guy's going to run back on shields. And let's see. We're just going to keep... I'm going to try and hit their shields next. And let's see. To really bust shields, I'd have to... I may have to get this purifier alive. I'm just going to keep firing. Okay, let's fire into shields, see if we can get it down. Good. And now down to one shield, so now I'm going to fire into shield room, and hopefully we'll poison them, start getting them poisoned. Oh, we missed a shot. Okay, that's not good. And I may have to warp him back in there. I could warp him back in there on his own, and perhaps my Deathknight, and perhaps leave this smother. That may be helpful too. And they're repairing shit. Oh, they had a hull breach in there. Okay. We have a fire in there. Okay, 2 fires. I really don't like the ventilation of the ship is not that great. See, that's one. I have to open up 3 rooms just to vent this 4th room. That's not a good thing. Well, they got fire too. They're busy. Okay. Okay, I'll fire into shields one more time here. If that's a good idea. They had his beam, his radiant weapon is up. He can start firing on us. Okay, good. We also hurt the guys in the ship. Okay, let me fire into weapons, shields, and weapons. Okay, and he's one shot missed again. Yeah, this is bad. It's really bad. I don't like this. Okay, let me close all the doors. And I may have to run over there again because we're not making good progress on this battle. A little slow with it. A lot of it too is the timing. The longer we stay, the more we're going to catch on fire too. So, okay, now the weapons are repaired. So let me try and fire at weapons again. This is my last shot with the lance. Okay, we damaged that again. So I'm going to try to fire. Yeah, I'm going to fire into. Yeah, I'll just fire into shields again. Let's see if this works or not. Yeah, I may have to board again. Okay, and I started to poison them. We've got a radium shot going in here. Ugh. Hopefully, oh, it missed. Okay, that's good. I was a little worried about that. Ooh, he's on fire too. Well, he needs to get out of there, my husk, and then we're gonna open up the. So he's taking a lot of damage. So he's a little fragile, that guy. Oh, they're trying to get out of here. Yeah, this is a slow fight. A little bit slower than I thought. Everything closed off here. And we're going to take them out. I guess I'll have to do another boarding action. So I'm going to run here, and we're going to try to board one more time. Looks like we poisoned the guy. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're going to try to board again and see if we can do some damage to him. I'm going to wait for all my weapons to charge up too before I fire. Okay, now we're in that room. Where's my other guy? Okay, we're going to run the weapons room again. Okay, and all these guys are weakened. You can see he's getting my shield down, but that's okay. It's just one shot, right? So, okay, good. Damaging the weapons. Now we got the Marshall to deal with. Another one dead, and we're wailing on this Marshall. I'm taking some hits though from him. Might be able to take out the crew this time. Somebody's poisoned. I don't know who. Oh, it's probably the guys who were already poisoned. Okay, so I think we got their crew this time. I think we'll be able to take them out. Just gotta make sure we don't get caught on fire again. Okay. And they're making husks. That's what the problem is. I see now. Okay, where's the fire? Okay, I gotta. Oh, it stinks. I guess I'll run him out of the engine room. So I hate having to run out of the engine room just to put a fire out. You know what? Maybe I should. put the fire out here. Also, let's keep them on the engine room. And we almost, oh, we got them all. Good. 34 scrap. Let's recall. Close doors. Alright, that was pretty ugly, I know. Now see, I was going to keep him on sensors, right? So that way I could get to him a lot quicker when we want to board an enemy ship. Forgot to do that. Let me save in the, oh, forgot to open this up. Shit. Come on, get out of there. Oh, shit. Well, I messed that up, didn't I? Okay, I guess I better go help fight the fire then. Let me open this up. You go here, and I'm going to shut all this and try and vent out that side. Let's see if that works better. I'm going to fire get out of control. There we go. Okay. So, alright, that was a slow battle. Didn't really work out as well as I thought. I probably should have kept my crew on a little longer. I was trying to see if we could do enough damage to him, but apparently that Marshal on the throne was, what I should have done was gone there. You know, I should have done was got my Deathknight to go in there and smother him. He could have done the smother. So that was a mistake on my part. If I ran in there, did smother, I would have poisoned that Marshal, right? So that's why I think I'll do that better. What I'll do is, if we're in the middle of a fight, I'll run my guy into another room and do the smother in that room, or even the throne. I think that's a better way to do it. So make sure to do that next time. And I'm just trying to get our auction back. We have to go before we warp out of here as much as we can, because it's pretty low right now. Okay, now we're going to warp out. And we're going to head here to this high temperatures. Good, we like fire. Just survived it. Ooh, bunch of death cultists. Great. Well, fortunately, our guys are immune to, well, two of my guys are immune to poison, so I'm going to run here and we're going to go after these guys. Now, they may have, let me see if they have any unusual spells. Poison, poison, poison. Looks like they all got poison. How about this guy? Well, he's got, he's got the drain. But if I kill one guy, then if I kill at least one of their guys, then that drain won't have any effect on me. So we'll have to see how that's going to work out. Oh, he's suffocating right there. I need to move him out of there. I moved him in there too early. Then we go and lance their weapons. Oh, they have door power. Oh, they have powerful doors. You know, I'm going to lance their doors. It looks like, because they got door level 3. Oh wow. Okay, good. And I'll just send some poison at us, but that's okay. So I'm going to run in here, and he's going to prepare to cast a Frigate. We're going to run over there now that their doors are damaged. Okay, where we ended up? We ended up in the engine room, so I'll join my friend in here. You know, they may start repairing. I guess I should run to the shield room. No, I'm going to join them in here. Let's just do that. Door down. And, oh, he's getting poisoned. Not good. I got to run him out of there. And these guys, I think, are immune to poison. Yeah, they're immune to poison. So, okay, I've gotten to the room. That's good. We busted the door down, and they're casting more poison at me. So let's see. I guess I need to just get the poison out of this room. And he's immune to poison, so I don't have to worry about that. And we got their engines destroyed. That's good. And we're gonna run in here and just try to go after their. I don't know if I can suffocate them. I've never tried to suffocate them before. Now I'll just go after them because they're gonna keep casting spells, right? Okay, let's go after. Let's see if they run in. Okay, we got in their shield room. And what else is happening? Okay, energy's up. I'm going to go after their weapons because they have a radium blaster, and yeah, they get through our shields. In fact, let me turn my shield charger because I don't want one of these blasts to kill my crew member. Okay, and now we're fighting them. Good. And let's see. We're purified. I'm taking a lot of damage though. Okay, and their shields are not down yet. I guess I'll go after. He's trying to cast something. I guess I should shoot their, I guess I'll shoot their doors. Let's see if we can damage doors again. I don't know if we will. They're doing some damage to us there. Okay. And let's see, how's our health? Okay, I'm down to less than half my health. And their shields are not down yet. Got another fire, 2 fires. Here we go again. I gotta run out of here because of the stupid fire. Let me see if I can get out. Let me see if I can get out in this room instead this time. I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna run in here because my guy's got more health, right? You see me going after my main guy. Maybe I can run to the weapons room. Let me do it. I'll run the weapons room and then I'll run on the throne and take out this guy. Maybe I can do that. Let's see. Oh, they're going after him. Oh, wait, okay, that fire going out? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna send my guy in the weapon room too. I think it makes more sense. Okay, let's close the doors. All doors closed. Okay, go back on weapons. My health's really low now, so we'll be able to heal up in the next area. The kill. Okay, weapons are destroyed, so I'm gonna go ahead and warp out just to preserve my health. And I'll fire into their shield. Good. Okay, now shields are down, so we'll just keep firing into shields. So we're not repairing anything. And let's see, I guess I'll run you on the shields just in case. Good. Now their shield's destroyed. Okay, slow fight here. He's crafting a drain strength, I guess, at my Deathbringer. That's fine. I don't care about that. They got a good, nice little fire going there. I'm trying to repair engines. I guess I'll shoot into there and maybe I'll kill that guy. Let's see. Yes, killed him. That's good. And now we'll fire into. Oh, they have a. I forgot they have this a graviton field. I noticed that. I guess I'll fire into this field. Maybe we'll kill the last guy with these shots. I don't think these do crew damage. No, there's no crew damage. Got another fire. 2 fires. Okay, let's try this again. I wonder if I have to get my life support up to level 2 because we're taking all these fires do a lot of really take out the air. We got them. 34 scrap. Okay, that's decent. Let's get the fires out and we'll get the heck out of here. That was a tough fight though, as you saw. If I had better healing, I could wouldn't have a problem here. Okay, so fires are out, and we're gonna get some healing back. This next merchant vessel here. So let's go to the Ordnance Expert. So he's got 104 scraps. All we got, not a whole lot, but let's see. Oh, they have a healing thing. All right. Decaying stabilizer. Resting heals 15% extra hit points. That's not bad. I know there's a ship that starts out with that. Carver hatch, useless. Psychem injectors, that's just for war cultists. And we have a missile system, which I would like to have. And we have an autosurgeon. So I'm thinking of maybe getting both of these systems. Now, that's 115. I only have 104, but I have some nice things to sell here. I can sell this Neural Lance. And it's 30. That's really good. So we're going to sell this. And then now I have 134 scrap. So now we can get a autosurgeon that will help heal up my mutant in between jumps. Okay. And then missile bay. That will add to our firepower. So I like these options. What kind of missiles they got? Incendiary. And it doesn't do hull damage. Now it creates fires. These, I know a lot of the players better than me seems to like this missile. This can be helpful, especially with the boss ship, because the boss will have a hard time putting out all those fires on his big ship. But we're a long ways away from reaching the boss. I've seen some of the Torrent 12 players use Fury missile. What they do is they'll get to missile 2 or 3, and then the charge time goes down to like 3 seconds. So you're firing a missile every 3 seconds, but it takes 2 munitions. So this is one where if you have a ton of munitions, it would make sense to get it. But I'm gonna pass on it for now. Displacement bomb. It's a curious weapon. It will teleport wherever it hits in the room back to your ship. It could also work for chests. This is the way you can get chests. We already have a way to get chests. Not worried about that. So. What does this sell for? This would sell for 12. I'm gonna hold on to it for now because if something happens to my my Deathbringer, something gets him killed, then I'm not gonna have a way to get on the ship, right? So this is my insurance for getting back. I could give this Chaos Engine to my Deathknight, and he would be, that would work in place of the Deathbringer. So there are some times where you can lose your crew person. There are some events where you do a, I guess it's like gambling. You do a exploration that asks you to investigate, and you come away with a dead crew member. It happens. It's happened to me in one of my games before, so it's always a risk. So I'm thinking of getting the missile bay, and then getting this auto search. At least, do I have a 4 square room? No, I don't. Oh, so that's the only problem is I don't have a 4 square room. So it would be a kind of a hassle to, or not so much a hassle. But I have micromanaged crew members on two tile auto surgeons before. I mean, it's doable. It's a pain, but it's doable. And the other option, though, is to look at this circadian stabilizer. So that would heal 15%. That's like having an additional heal. And so in this case, I've forgotten if the heal is on what they have or their amount. Now, if he has a, his health was pretty low last time. It looks like it would move him up, I guess, 18 points. That's 15%. So that means he would heal 36 points. So if he had this, it would heal him up to, he healed up to 94 points, which is pretty good if we had the circadian, but you can only use it after you jump, right? You couldn't use it. Nice thing about the bay, the auto surgeon, you can use it right there, right? And I think this, it starts off healing pretty slow, but you can upgrade it over time. So both these have their merits, and plus this would heal your entire crew. This is selective. I like having the ability to heal in between, in the middle of an encounter, right? Because let's say my team gets beat up boarding, they come back, heal, and then I can send them back a second time. I did that in my last game. So let me see where I'm going to put this new equipment we have. Let's see. The auto surgeon, I'm thinking of putting right here because it'd be close to where, well, of course, my captain can move quick, right? He's a very fast runner. But also put it here. I was trying to see where I put it. When they come back, and when he comes back from boarding, he's going to be right here. So I may put it here because then they can get to this very quickly, right? So I'm thinking about putting the auto surgeon here. Of course, we have a fire. We're going to have to vent here. I guess I could vent here in the case of fire. So I have additional vents here, venting options here. Auto surgeon here in the missile bay. I guess I can put it right here. I'll put the missile bay here since somebody can get to it if something goes wrong. Yeah. If it catches on fire, we can vent it here. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So let's get the missile bay, put it here, and we'll get the auto surgeon, and we're going to put it here. Okay. And then, let's see, I only got 6 munitions. I'd like to get more munitions. Let me see where we are in terms of shipyards and stuff. Okay. I'm going to try to avoid the shipyards because I want more scrap. Sorry, I was trying to scroll through here. I'd like to get more scrap, so we're going to avoid the shipyards and then make our way up to this place. You know, this is tempting too, but now we have a missile, right? So I might be able to get by without the additional systems. The additional crew may help us out with boarding. And I like equipment to make my boarding stronger. Now, to be fair, systems here, we could try to get a beam weapon, but they may not have a beam weapon, right? That's another risk. They also have equipment, though. That's very tempting. Well, I would like some crew. Let's say something happens, I can't board. I need a backup boarder since I'm trying to utilize that. It's really a trade-off of what you want to do. So I'm going to get a few more munitions. Let's see. So let's shop again. We'll get... okay, 10's a good number. And I'm not going to repair anything right now. Alright. I think that's all I want to do, so let's go ahead and move on. And let's see. I want to head to the lower nodes, so we'll head here. Abandoned starship. Okay, investigate. Huh. Delirious crewman. They kill everyone. Bring them back to your ship. Oh, great. Okay, that was a mistake. Yeah, we'll get some loot. Okay, so I'm going to let him man the doors. I hope that's going to help. Oh, he's not going to get there in time. Okay, so you need to... We're all going to run over here, I guess, and protect each other. I think that makes the most sense. In fact, you run here. You run... no, wait. You run here, right? You run here. And then I'll run to the door. And I'm going to run, I guess, over here. We'll try and run into this room to protect each other. I think that makes sense. Let's try that. Okay, he's got the doors protected. Okay, that's good. So I guess I'll run in here and help him out. Now we got doors protected. I need you to run out of there. What are you doing? Why is he running out? He's almost hurt. So he's going to run over here, I guess. Good thing I got that med bay. No, run this way. Okay, and that purification didn't do anything, so now I'm going to run these two guys in here. Let's see, I'll run him in there too. I want him to... Fighting this guy. Okay, that's all done. And we didn't get anything, nothing. Oh, well, okay, that was just a waste. Okay, all right. Well, we'll just get people healed up. How's that? So I'll do a little of this finagling I was talking about. What's our? Okay, right now we're only healing 4 hit points a second. Okay, that's fine. So you run over here too. We're gonna get you healed as well. I guess I'll get, this guy didn't really need to be healed, so I'll put him up here, and he'll go here. I'll start the healing process. Okay, he's gonna rest now, so I can run him in here, and he'll go in here to get whatever's left over. Yeah. There, nice. Okay, now we got some, our hit points back. Yeah, some of these investigations don't give you anything. That's unfortunate. Alright. So we're going to... Oh, I forgot to... Oh, you know, I forgot I have to get this online to work, don't I? Duh. So we have missiles, but I have no scrap to put online yet. Totally forgot about that. Let me see. I could undo one of these engines, right? I think I'll do that for now. So I'll borrow one from the engine. I don't care about 5% evasion. Not a big deal. Now we have missiles online. And let's move on. And we're still going to continue to the lower nodes here. Nothing here. Ugh. It stinks. I was hoping for more scrap. Group of miners have been having trouble with pirates. Want to know if you're willing to help them deal with them. Yeah. Okay, here's our pirates, and they got shielded doors. They must know I was coming. Okay. Okay, so we're intercepting them, and they'll be. I guess I'll attack the. Try and attack doors again. Let me move this guy over here. Get ready for my thing. See if we can hit the doors. Yes, damage the doors, and now we're going to head over there. Okay, I got one guy in that room, and he's in the door room. And we want to damage the, let's see. See, if I start attacking doors, he's gonna get hit. So I should probably use, let me see if I can take him out, and then I'll join him in that room. Oh, maybe not, okay. So we take out the doors, and we can take out the weapons. You know what, I'm gonna have him run in there. I think it makes sense. I know he's being attacked, but there, that was easy. It was easy for him. Yeah, I forgot, he has 1,000. It's better for him, my Deathknight, to attack doors than my Mutant commander. So now we're able to hopefully damage their weapons. Let's see how that works. They're firing at me. Oh, I forgot I can fire again. Let's fire at the shields this time. Oh, they have one shield. I didn't notice that. I'll fire in here, and I'll fire in here too. Ooh, okay, doing very well here. Took down my shield, and he has this radium blast. I'll just turn on the shield charge as precaution, just because this guy could get killed by that radium. Good. And we were doing a lot of damage to these guys. And let's see. I guess I can go kill this guy. I'll send... My guy has a 6. Oh, they got one more guy in here. We got to go in first. Okay. And then 90. Who's got the most health as a percentage? Let's see. 70, 20, 60. Almost, I guess they're almost very close. I got the higher DPS. You go take him out. You're immune to poison. In fact, you can gas him while you're in there. Yeah, go gas him. Oh, he has an advantage on his weapon. We just kill him like that. The Raider's undeterred. Another vessel moves in. Oh, great. Okay. Okay, second vessel only go heal. Now I can go heal my guys. Okay, so let's go heal my guys, and we'll fire into their weapons this time. Okay, we got the oh, my weapons are up at least. So I'm going to fire into shield, and I'll fire into weapons. They'll be trying to repair them, right? I have a missile now. I forgot. I got this missile. Fire that into weapons. I mean, shield. It might miss. Yeah, I see ship. One thing. Ah, see, I have that evasion of 15. Okay, we're gonna board again. Board them. Let's see where we end up. Fix their weapons this time. Oh, it's just a little engineer. Okay, I'm gonna join my guy in there. There's a whole bunch of them. Look at those guys. Okay, Lance was firing weapons again. Okay, got the weapons damaged. Bunch of husk and engineers. And we got shields destroyed, so I'm gonna move into weapons, and I'll fire into here. I guess I'll fire into their engines. I gotta watch the hull that we don't die on this ship, right? I think we got this. I'm not even going to. See, one shot missed already. Ugh. We have no more. We used up all our lances. Let's see, how's my health doing? Oh, they have this guy. Man, he has a DPS 4. He's gonna do some damage to us. You know what? I'm going to recall and just save some health, right? I got a missile. Let me use that on their throne. Take out the evasion. Let's see, you get back on shield, I guess, and I can do sensors. It's just, no, I gotta stay on the throne, don't I? I gotta stay on the throne. Okay, now they're evasion 0, so our weapons will hit. And let's see, our charger is ready just in case. I don't think they can take us down, but yeah, they only have the one weapon up. Our shield, or yeah, we're able to out-shield them. I'm gonna get all 3 of these up and try to end this. Ooh, they took damage, so now we can deal the killing blows here. This might be it. Yep, nice. Okay, that worked out. Yeah, took a little damage there. Ooh, oh, 8 munitions, incendiary. I don't need the incendiary. I'll take the munitions. Oh, the miners are grateful. We got. Oh man. Oh, energy beam 1. This is supposed to be the weapon, an awesome weapon. I mean, so I'm going to see if this works. Well, a lot of the, on the Void War Games Discord, a lot of the players better than me, they constantly, I hear them talk a lot about how the Energy Beam 1 is like a weapon to have. So this is maybe a game changer right here. But I haven't used it enough to know. It only has a beam length of 50, but the charge time is 11. See, so if you get shields down, then this thing is going to cut every time. So this is, but we need the scrap to power it, right? So let's see what we got here. So I'm trying to think what I'm going to do with this energy weapon, because we have 3 guns here. Now I need to upgrade to weapon 4, and yeah, we're going to hold on to this weapon. So I'd have to upgrade to weapon 4. That's 35 and 20, 55. So we need 55 scrap to make that happen. I've already given up one energy bar for the missiles, right? So what I could do is I could take down missiles, right, and use that for this, but I still need 35 scrap. And we only have 34 scrap. So, okay, something to think about. And how would I fit this in? See, I wish I could fit in right here. I wish we could do more 2 more shots on shield. What I have to do is just upgrade the weapon and then put away the lance. Another option is I put away one of these weapons and use these 2 to take down the shield. So I'd like to get, before we use this beam weapon, I think I need a better gun, something that does a better job taking down shields. And this missile doesn't necessarily take down the shield level. These guns do, because they actually hit the shield, right? Because this bypasses the shield. So, okay, food for thought. We'll have to think about this. Great find, though. That was an awesome find, and it means we don't really need ship armament. Ugh, I'm so tempted to go here because of systems. We're gonna skip it. I like some more crew. I think more crew would make us more effective. Okay, we rested up, and what do we have? Detect Imperial ship under attack. Okay, let's attack the Blood Cult warship. May get some something from the other guys. These are Blood Cultists. Okay, so let's see what we got here. First, oh, I forgot to put this guy back over here. Stupid me. And these guys may have a number of spells, so we'll have to watch out for that. And I'm gonna land. They have no doors, so I'm gonna lance into weapons. Small ship though. Okay, we got that damaged. Okay, so let's warp in. Oh, meant to throw it here. I almost threw it into the wrong. I almost threw it here, thinking that he was warping down. That's an old mistake from having the Aetheric Rift spell. Okay, let's see where they end up. Oh, these are Thrall. Okay, we're gonna meet in the weapon room instead. I want to destroy the weapons. So I got a lot of Thrall in here, but I don't know where the commander is. I'm gonna see if I can find the spellcaster. Where is he? Okay, it's a ritualist. He has a healing projectile. Yeah, we have to kill him, or he may start healing his crew members. But you know what? He's just going to eat up his Thrall if he kills him, right? That's why he can't really cast it. So we'll just sit here and eat all the Thrall. Yeah, we're having any problem. What's their DPS is 3. Oh, they just can do a bit of damage, but we have a auto surgeon now, so. And this should be it. I think we got this. I think I like that purified. It happens so much, it just gets in the way of my seeing what's going on. You attempt to make contact with the Imperial ship, it escaped. Alright. Okay, we got some scrap for that. Not bad. Let me put him on sensors because I want him nearby. Oh, we gotta heal up. Let's heal up while we're here. And now to get this healing bay up to level 2, we just need 30 scraps. That's something I'll consider. I'm saving scrap right now for possibly extra crew, but healing bay 2 is really good because the you get 8 hit points a second, 2 charges a jump. It's only 30. That's pretty cheap, in my opinion, to get that constant healing. So put you back here. I'm going to put you here. Let me save positions. Save stations. Yeah, that makes more sense to have them there. Plus, having the Deathknight here allows me to see what's on the enemy ship a little bit quicker. So, all right, let's move on. We're going to head up here. They got chest and no doors. Okay, and these are... This guy's the most dangerous one. He cast the flaming projectile. We have a purify, and we have Imperial Cruise. This may be a tough little battle, but we're almost at full health. So let's fire into weapons again, and they also have a heat beam, Retributor 1 that fires one shot. Okay, good. So we'll be able to tank their weapons. They won't be able to use their beam on us unless we're, asteroids hit us or something like that. So let's fire into it. Good, we got a hit. Oh, I forgot to move him down here. You move down there, and I'll get ready to cast the Etheric Rift. Okay, Etheric Rift. He's firing his flame projectile at us. And where are my guys at? Okay. And let's see, my guy's here in life support. Let's move the weapons. Take out these guys. And we're about to get hit by a fireball. I gotta see where it hits. It's gonna hit my shield room or missile room? Missile room. Okay, that's not a big deal. And how are my guys doing? Doing pretty well. Okay, we got their weapons destroyed. And now the big guy's coming up. And I guess I could go after their shields. It makes sense to kill their shields, right? So we'll work on the shields now. He's moving back to the throne for some reason. Okay, fire's out. So get that shut down. Energy lance into the throne. Let's hurt their ability to... Oh, he's got 20 evasion. I wonder. This lance may miss. But I guess he's not immune to poison, right? Let me see. Let's fire, and then we'll fire into his throne. Maybe his engines too, I guess. Yeah. Okay, and we got a breach on the throne. Nice. I forgot this thing can do breaches. And we'll get the chest too. If we kill all these guys, we'll get the chest. So I think we're done here. Yeah, we're on fire. Okay, we got the chest. Rise back, and I can go heal everybody up. This works out really well now. This makes my mutant a little bit stronger now, the fact I can heal him. And it'd be better even if I can get the 30. I'm going to save that scrap. Okay, you get back here to sensors. So, alright, this is working well. And I'm still down one power and engine, but it doesn't matter. I know in a lot of my games so far, I've been when I first started playing the game, I was increasing my engine just to get that evasion. But from what I've seen, a lot of the better players than me, they don't really put a lot of money to the engines and evasion. Now, there's some events like quote gold events you can get to, or special options if you have like engine 4, but you can also get that in other ways too. And the money you spend on evasion, and from what I've seen other guides, it's better to spend money on things that make you offensive than defensive. So defense is nice, and you can get your evasion up to like what 30%, 35 or higher, and maybe 2 out of 3 shots, maybe 1 out of 3 or 4 shots will miss you. But overall, you need a way to take down the enemy or beat down their shields and beat them up completely, right? And the only way you can really do that is to spend more money on offense. So all the games I'm doing on Torment 6, I've been trying to be more offensive than defensive. And you could argue that the auto surgeon is defensive, but I'm using this to tank my boarding team to continue the offense until I can find a better way to do it. Ideally, it'd be good to get a Imperial or get some kind of psyker who could heal these guys while they're on the ship, right? Or they could do something that reduces DPS like Drain, but I don't have that yet. So, okay, so let's move on. And, in hindsight, also, I probably could have just skipped this sector, instead just focus on getting a medbay, right? Get the auto surgeon, then I don't even need any of these Imperial crewmen except for the one that has the Etheric Rift, which, if we're going to get that, it'd be here. Oh, you know what? We have to go here. Because if we go here, we might get the Etheric Rift. So, I think I made a mistake. I came here because I wanted equipment, but... So we're going to head to this one. We're going to head to the Shaman. I'm glad I caught myself. So that was almost a mistake on my part, because we may not have gotten the... We may have gotten like a Centurion, right? So we're going to head to this one instead. Okay, similar kind of thing. Oh, they have Imperial Alkalite. He has a shield. Okay, so we're in an asteroid cluster. We'll have to watch out for asteroids. I may have to use my shield charger. So let's move in here, and we'll lance their weapons. Typical routine. They have a thunder cannon. Okay, and it's one shot though, so we can tank it. And then they have a energy beam too, as long as our shield's up. But keep in mind, asteroids can take our shield down. So let me move my guy in there and get the Chaos Rift ready. Okay, Chaos Rift. Let's go. Okay, got the weapons hit, and now where are we at? He's in shield room. Let's move up to weapon room. I'm gonna move up to weapon room, and let's see. I guess while I'm in here, No, I'm not going to do poison. I'll do poison later. I'll do it on the throne. Okay, now we're in there fighting, and he's got that. What I can do is I can run in here and go in the engine room, I guess poison him. Let me try that real quick. Okay, poison. Oh. Okay, I did the poison. Now I'm going to run back, help my guy out. So now we poison these guys. Poison doesn't do a whole lot of damage from these guys, but it's just something nice, kind of like a nice to have. Okay, check my shield. It's still up. Good. Hull is purified. It's kind of annoying to see all that. Okay, we got in there. I can't go attack their shields because of the poison. I don't want my mutant is not poison immune. And we're just pretty much slaughtering these guys. Okay, asteroid hit, and his weapons are down, so I guess I'm okay. Well, I have another lance, but I guess I'll attack the shield just in case. I mean, maybe that'll distract them. Okay, we got that down, and they're not engaging me on it. Look at that. So I guess I'll go. You go take out this guy. Okay, he's dead. I'm gonna run back in here. I'm gonna try to bait him in there. That's it. 31 scrap, 2 munitions. Nice. Recall. Okay, that went well. I'll go heal up. So now my boarding's doing great with this autosurgeon. But, you know, I keep a hard on, but the players better than me, I don't see them getting the autosurgeon. They seem to do better without it. And I just haven't gotten to that level of skill yet. Because, you know, it costs money, right? It costs scrap for autosurgeon. It's better to use price bill and other things. But so far, it's helping me out. Helped me out in the last game. So, okay, 157. Let's see, how far away from the ship? Okay, one more jump. I think we're safe to go one more jump. So I don't need to upgrade anything. We'll head to this next node here and see what we get. Another chest. Nice. Okay, and it's like the same kind of ship, but it's filled with recruits. These guys are still kind of dangerous, but we're at almost full health. So we're going to do the same routine. We'll do energy lance and weapons. Okay, let me do the rift. Almost forgot the chaos rift on them. So we're end up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and smother the throne room so they go in there, they get poisoned. We're gonna run in here, and then my guy is gonna run in here. And I don't really care about his stupid force shield. So now this guy's getting poisoned. He went on the throne, now he's getting a little poisoned. Now we destroyed their weapons. I guess I need to take out this munition. So run to this munition room. And my shields are down. I'm going to turn on the shield charge. He has this, his weapons are out, but he's got this siege bombard, and that can also take down our shields. So I don't know if it'll do damage to us, but so we'll get that destroyed too in a minute. Oh, he's trying to repair his weapons. Okay, now we'll run in there and get these guys. And force charge man can sit there. I guess he realizes force charge didn't do much to us. Wasn't doing anything. I figure out what we're doing. Oh! 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 We got the heavy translocator. Oh, and fusion charges. Oh, man. Oh. Man. Now, again, I keep saying that the player better than me would probably take the fusion charges. Because sometimes you don't find them, right? But this would, like, give me everything I need. I no longer have to rely on the... We could beam wherever we want to. So I'm getting the heavy translocator. You know, I know I'm taking a chance here, but I'm going with the boarding. I want the big time boarding. Oh, we got a vest and some scrap. Oh man, this is nice. And we head back. So now we got a vest, and I can put that on my crew. Let's see. I guess I'm the one you should take, because I got fewer hit points than my big buddy here. So let's go heal up. We didn't take much damage, right? Yeah, I didn't do too bad on damage. Heading back here. 180 scrap. And now I can sell that chaos engine. I don't need it. So let's go here and I can give my big little Deathknight friend here I can give him the heavy translocator for now. Now, it'd still be better to get him something to reduce DPS, but for now this means we can go wherever we want to go, right? And then I'll give myself the oh, I can't carry. I forgot. I can't get armor. I'm stupid. Okay, I guess I'll give it to my big buddy. No, he can't carry armor either. I forgot. Well, we can give it to this guy for now. Or we can also sell it. I mean, that makes him a little bit tougher, right? And he can also help with boarding if I give him a weapon. So now we can sell this chaos engine. So let's move to here and see what we get. And that means that, you know, that means I don't really have to go here. I was going here with the chance to get a Imperial High Magistrate, but now we don't need him because we have the heavy translocator. So we don't need him anymore. So now there are consumables though. So here, that's where we could find things like fusion charges, right? So maybe, so I gotta think about this now. If we go here, we might get another border. That wouldn't be a bad thing, so we could take them with us, right? 3 borders. And we also get equipment. That could mean better equipment and psychomancy, or replacements, and maybe more spells for both of my casters, right? Here, consumables, psychomancy crew, but yeah, it's still a the only crew, but the crew contracts would be Imperial, and we don't really need the Imperial anymore because we have a way to tank ourselves on the ship, right? And consumables, the only thing is the fusion charges. That's tempting. So it's really about, and now there's no guarantee we'll get fusion charges. All right, no guarantee that'll happen. You know what? We're gonna try the crew and equipment. Psychomancy, I'll try that. That's what I'm leaning towards. 65 scrap, nice. Wow, look at that scrap, 247, man. I didn't think I'd have this much. Okay, that could mean Shield 2. I'd like to get Shield 2 for the next sector. So that's now in the realm of possibility. Shield 2 would cost us, oh, it's not that much, 50, 70, 105. Okay, so I believe 105 we could have Shield 2, and that would make us very potent in the next sector. We're going to run into the demonic ships and the interfacers. So, gonna rely on boarding. Okay, let's move on and see what we get in this Mercenary Broker. Nothing incredible. Oh. Thirsting Glaive. +1 in medium rooms, kills, restore 10 life. This would be really good for my my mutant, right? That would give him back life. That would let him as long as he's fighting. Then we have a Plague Sword. +5 poison DPS. That sounds great, but if I understand, it's just not that incredible. Then we have a War Pick. +1 DPS, +1 targets over 100. You don't really run that many targets over 100. I mean, it's helpful, but not really required. And then, now the Marshall. Now, this is a good character to have later. We could use him for boarding, and he could carry tools. He could carry fusion charges. So this is a good buy, I think, right here. I think what I want to do... Now, these Enforcers are good also, but they can't carry tools, right? So I don't necessarily need all these guys. I think we're doing okay with the current setup. No Psychomancy, though. I mean, these are Summon Stygian Worm. That stinks. So terrible Psychomancy. Don't really have any good spells for my guy. And I'm going to go ahead and sell. I guess I could sell it. Maybe I could use it. I could put it on this Imperial Marshall, right? And he could also board like separately. That'd be kind of crazy, though. It just seems random. I'm just gonna take the... Now we have 2 ways to get on the ship. I'm just gonna... You know what? I'm trying to think. I mean, somehow... I mean, it's rare both these guys will get killed. Not in the realm of possibility, but... I do want this guy. So I'm trying to think. We get this guy, get this weapon. This guy is just kind of like to, have on the ship for later. He's sort of like an investment. I wouldn't really be using him that heavily. And if I take the Thirsting Glaive, I can carry 2 weapons. But I really need both weapons. Both weapons would be ideal, right, for this guy. And really, I should give him the Translocator, because if something happens to this guy, it's lost forever, right? So I may have to do that. In fact, let me do it real quick. Just for now, until some bear comes up, I'll give him the Heavy Translocator. I think it makes sense. Yeah. Okay, let's go back here. So, see, I'm going to get the Marshall, and we're going to get the Thirsting Glaive. Expensive weapon, but I think it's worth it. And that's all we're going to need. I don't think we're going to get anything else for now. I mean, we could get these reagents. Necrolurch. What's this? Ritual Redeemer. I've forgotten. 4-second charge time. I prefer the instant reagents, but sometimes beggars can't be choosers, right? So, yeah, I'm going to insert my scraps. I want to get Shield 2. And we're going to hold off on these guys. I don't think we necessarily need them right now. Now we got an extra guy who can act as a border. I mean, he has more health, but, So we got this guy just kind of as a backup in case we aborted. He can kind of help support the crew, right? So I guess I'll put him on shields for now. He can also be on missiles. Got an extra crewman, and let me go ahead and get myself equipped here. Now my guy's got this. Okay. And He could also take the armor. He wears armor and weapons. We're just not going to give him anything just yet. I'm going to wait for better equipment. And let's see. Now we're just... Okay, now we're going to head to the Stargate and end the video, so... Right, so where we were at, in terms we did enhance the crew a little bit, got some more weapons. We have a really good ship's weapon here. And I'm trying to think. Let me see how I'd get this configured. Huh. I also could get the weapon online, but I'd have to dismantle the energy lance, right? But maybe that's okay. Maybe if we get 3 online, we take down 3 shield, and then the beam takes out everything else. Maybe that's okay, right? But we may have to put up with a volley of shots from the enemy. You know. I'm liking this setup so far with boarding. I'm going to keep the beam weapon for now until we can get a better weapon. You know, maybe in hindsight, maybe it would have made sense to head here. But maybe we'll find a ship's armament dealer in the next sector. We'll have to see. And I think I'm going to need shield 2. It just gets really tough to battle in this next sector. So I'm probably going to need shield 2. And that's, like we said before, that's going to be about 100, right? 100 to set up. Might even have to get this up to date because I don't have any suffocation protection, right? So if we get this updated, we can board a possessed ship multiple times, right? 2 or 3 times, possibly to destroy systems. So that's a thought. So a lot to think about for this next sector. So we'll move on and get to the end of the video. And so that's it for this video, and doing okay so far. And we'll be heading to the Infernal Sea in the next video to gather all that scrap and of course run all those demons and air fracers. So tune in for the next video. Take care.